In a surprise attack last week, 2 rockets were launched towards the Tel Aviv area from the Gaza Strip Thursday night, and in response, the IDF wasted no time in retaliating against Hamas, striking over 100 Hamas targets in Gaza in the early hours of Friday morning. Further, some of the locations hit included Hamas's West Bank headquarters, an underground compound where Hamas manufactured rockets, and a military training site. Hamas, on the other hand, said that the initial rockets were launched in error by a low-ranking member, while ironically, senior Hamas officials were actually in Egypt to discuss ceasefire efforts. Still, Israel reportedly told Egypt that a return attack was warranted, but that it would have been 5 times worse had the initial launch been on purpose. Further, Egypt apparently instructed Hamas not to respond so as not to raise tensions any further, though several more rockets were sent anyway towards southern Israeli communities over the weekend. Then, of course, since we're in the midst of an election season, it was inevitable that this incident be turned into a political issue. And as Blue and White Party Chairman Benny Gantz seized the opportunity to attack Israeli Prime Minister Benjamin Netanyahu at a press conference where he said on Friday, quote, "The security agenda is unfortunately being set not by Israel, but by Yahya Sinwar and the heads of Hamas. Israel must return the initiative to its hands with tougher policies that will make Hamas want to restore complete quiet," end quote. Additionally, finding rare common ground, new right leader Naftali Bennett agreed with the former IDF general, calling Israel's response to the attack pathetic, and that, quote, "I have to tell the truth. I cannot imagine that after a mistake attack on Moscow, Putin would have explained to the Russians that the enemy did it by mistake. I have some news. In order for missiles to be fired at Tel Aviv, someone has to put up a launcher, load the launcher, someone has to direct the launcher, and that someone who does all these things is simply not afraid of Israel, and this is the truth of it," end quote.